Welcome to our video presentation on the benefits of crop rotation in agriculture. In today's rapidly changing world, sustainable farming practices are essential for ensuring food security, preserving soil health, and promoting ecological balance. One such practice that holds great promise is crop rotation. In this video, we will explore the concept of crop rotation, its benefits for soil fertility and pest control, different rotational patterns, and how farmers can effectively implement this practice. Join us as we dive into the fascinating world of crop rotation. Section 1. Understanding crop rotation. Crop rotation is the practice of systematically changing the crops grown in a particular field over a defined period. It involves the strategic sequencing of different crops, alternating them in a planned pattern. The primary objective of crop rotation is to improve soil health, break pest and disease cycles, and enhance overall agricultural productivity. Soil health and nutrient cycling. One of the key benefits of crop rotation is its positive impact on soil health. Different crops have varying nutrient requirements and interactions with the soil. By rotating crops, farmers can break the cycle of nutrient depletion and replenish the soil with specific nutrients required by different plants. This promotes balanced nutrient cycling, reduces the risk of nutrient deficiencies, and improves overall soil fertility. Pest and disease management. Crop rotation plays a vital role in pest and disease management. Many pests and pathogens have specific crop preferences. By alternating crops, farmers disrupt the habitat and life cycles of pests, making it more challenging for them to establish and spread. Additionally, some crops release natural compounds into the soil that can suppress pests and pathogens, providing a natural defense mechanism. Weed suppression. Crop rotation also helps in weed suppression. Different crops have varying root structures and growth habits. By rotating crops, farmers can interrupt weed life cycles and reduce the prevalence of specific weed species. This decreases weed pressure and minimizes the reliance on herbicides, promoting more sustainable weed management practices. Section 2. Different rotational patterns. There are several rotational patterns that farmers can implement based on their specific goals and farming systems. Let's explore some common rotational patterns and their benefits. Simple rotations. Simple rotations involve a straightforward sequence of crops where each crop is grown in the same field for a specific period. For example, a common simple rotation could be corn followed by soybeans, and then followed by wheat. This pattern allows for the natural benefits of crop rotation, such as pest and disease management and nutrient cycling, while keeping the rotation relatively straightforward. Complex rotations. Complex rotations involve a more intricate sequence of crops that are strategically planned to maximize the benefits. This approach may include multiple crops with varying growth habits, nutrient requirements, and pest susceptibilities. Farmers often include cover crops or green manure in complex rotations to further enhance soil health and fertility. Relay rotations. Relay rotations involve overlapping the growth of two or more crops in the same field, allowing for a seamless transition from one crop to the next. This approach optimizes land utilization and can provide continuous ground cover, reducing soil erosion and improving nutrient cycling. For example, a farmer might start with a cover crop, followed by a cash crop, and then another cover crop in the same field. Multi-year rotations. Multi-year rotations involve extending the rotation cycle beyond a single year. This allows for a longer recovery period for the soil and provides additional benefits such as weed suppression and deep root penetration. Farmers may incorporate fallow periods or perennial crops into multi-year rotations to further enhance soil health and biodiversity. Adjusting timing. Timing is crucial in crop rotation. Farmers consider factors such as the growth duration of each crop, climate conditions, and market demands when planning their rotation schedules. By adjusting the timing of planting and harvesting, farmers can optimize the use of resources, minimize pest and disease pressures, and align with market demands. Ultimately, the choice of rotational patterns depends on the specific goals and circumstances of each farm. It is important for farmers to consider factors such as crop diversity, nutrient needs, pest management, and long-term soil health when designing their rotation plans. Section 3. Implementing effective crop rotation. Implementing effective crop rotation requires careful planning and attention to detail. Here are some key steps for farmers to follow. Assess soil health. Before implementing crop rotation, farmers should assess the health of their soil. Conducting soil tests can provide valuable information about nutrient levels, pH balance, and potential pest or disease issues. This helps farmers determine the most suitable crops for their rotation plan and identify any necessary soil amendments. Plan crop sequencing. Based on the soil assessment and specific farm goals, farmers should plan the sequence of crops in their rotation. Consider factors such as nutrient requirements, pest and disease susceptibility, and weed control strategies. Aim to create a diverse rotation that maximizes the benefits of crop diversity and complementary interactions between different plants. Incorporate cover crops. Including cover crops in the rotation plan can greatly enhance soil health and nutrient cycling. Cover crops, such as legumes or grasses, can fix nitrogen, improve soil structure, and suppress weeds. Integrate cover crops during fallow periods or between cash crops to provide a living cover and additional organic matter to the soil. Monitor and adapt. Crop rotation is not a one-time strategy. It requires ongoing monitoring and adaptation. Regularly assess the performance of crops in the rotation, observe changes in soil health indicators, and adjust the rotation plan as needed. Monitoring for pest and disease pressures, weed growth, and nutrient levels allows farmers to make informed decisions and refine their rotation strategies over time. Section 4. Benefits of crop rotation. By implementing effective crop rotation practices, farmers can unlock a range of benefits for their farms and the environment. Let's explore some of the significant advantages of crop rotation. Enhanced soil fertility. Crop rotation improves soil fertility by balancing nutrient levels, reducing nutrient depletion, and promoting nutrient cycling. Different crops have varying nutrient requirements, and by rotating crops, farmers can ensure the availability of essential nutrients, reducing the need for synthetic fertilizers. Pest and disease management. Crop rotation disrupts pest and disease cycles by preventing the buildup of specific pests and pathogens. It also limits the availability of host plants for pests, making it more challenging for them to establish and spread. This reduces the reliance on chemical pesticides and promotes a more sustainable approach to pest management. Weed suppression. Crop rotation suppresses weeds by interrupting their life cycles and employing different weed management strategies. Different crops compete with weeds in different ways, reducing weed pressure and minimizing the need for herbicides. This supports more sustainable weed control practices and reduces the spread of herbicide-resistant weeds. Increased crop yields. By improving soil health, nutrient availability, and pest control, crop rotation ultimately leads to increased crop yields. The balanced nutrient supply, reduced pest pressures, and improved soil structure create optimal conditions for plant growth and productivity. This translates into higher quality crops and better economic returns for farmers. Environmental sustainability. Crop rotation aligns with principles of environmental sustainability. By reducing chemical inputs, minimizing soil erosion, and promoting biodiversity, crop rotation contributes to a more ecologically balanced farming system. It supports the conservation of natural resources, enhances the resilience of agroecosystems, and mitigates the negative environmental impacts associated with conventional monoculture farming. In conclusion, crop rotation is a powerful tool in sustainable agriculture. It benefits soil health, pest management, weed suppression, crop productivity, and environmental sustainability. By implementing thoughtful and well-designed rotation plans, farmers can achieve long-term success, while preserving the health of our soils and promoting a more resilient and sustainable food system. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of the benefits of crop rotation. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to spread the knowledge of sustainable farming practices. Stay tuned for more exciting content on our channel.